I don't see anything. Is it? Yeah, it's working. Okay, I'm live, I guess. Uh, let's get the URL. Join. Why did this not work? Is it convenient? Oh, that goes away. I can't. Right. Wait, do I reply from here? Mm. Incredibly. Okay, there's no one here, but that might be a good thing. Because this is the first stream and I am nervous. And if someone came, that would be maybe more nerve wracking. So, how should I do it? If I'm doing it alone, I guess I'll just do it like a video so I can edit it later. But basically, this is a new series that I think, well, this is a new series where I will make a game from beginning to end. Now, it's not technically super scratch because I did make a game for the Game Jam. It's a very simple and kind of broken game, but I'll take this idea and will change it so that it's actually decent and will publish it from beginning to end. That's my plan, and I will show all of the development process from research to, like every single bit, like all the time that I'm working on the game, I'll be streaming. So let's see how it will go. Probably a lot of silence and just working, but let's see. Hmm. For now, because I want to launch it for mobile, because I think as a casual game, this would really work on mobile and also maybe for web. So I wanna do some research about what kind of game are there on the Play Store for games like this. If there's already some games, then we need to invent something new. Just see what snake games are there. This looks spacey. Can I like sort them by popularity? This thing has good art. I mean, this is nice, but this is better. This is cool. 4 stars, 4.3 stars, 4.5 stars, 3.9. This looks nice as well. Which one looks like games? What else? Space? I didn't really talk about my game though. I mean later. But it's basically space and like stars and a snake. Celestia. This. Which Yeah. How old is this? 2016, 10. What about this? Main stages to be more bite sizes, they take too long to clear with an endless mode per stage level. I don't know if I want to make a staged game or a arcadey one with no stages, just one massive level. Like mutant snakes. I like the art style. Customize. Unlock. Viperius. What is the point of this game? You just like customize and merge things. Oh, damn, this dude is very happy. Multiple ways to make gems. Every time you get hit by an ad. Yeah, that's another thing. Do I even monetize the game? Because I've not thought about that. Do I make a game with intention to make money? Because the main idea was from a jam game. And I did not care about that. Yeah, like I'm thinking about money. What would I do? How many downloads does this thing have? 10 lakhs. Damn. 18.1 thousand ratings. Yeah, why not? Why not have ads in mind? Yeah, but in what way? Hmm. Customization. People like that. I don't know if I'm gonna go for that. Team stars and planets. 3D Galaxy laptop. Yeah, I'm totally not going for this. Rim, rimmed. I can't speak that. Rimmed capsule. Rimmed capsule. Rimmed capsule. Probably. If It's such a nice game. I'll probably go for an aesthetic like this. In this, pull up Mr. Obsidian. Let's figure out uh, the canvas. Create a new canvas. Title canvas. Cosmic Snake. Drag and drop from below or click space plus drag to pan. Space plus drag to pan. Control scroll to zoom. What are the core mechanics? What is the core mechanic? I don't know about core mechanics, but like core of the gameplay. That should be more important. Core components. Names. Any NTS, right? Yeah. This is the snake. Snake. Yeah, the snake is the core part. Then we want another one. How do I make this connect to two things? Oh, that's nice. In space. Space. And I'll make this smaller. I don't think I can color this. Here. Red. This can be red as well. Okay. What things do I want from this? I want it to interact with the space elements. So ability to affect the space around it. Should it be the other way around for that, like to be able to be affected by other things for the space thing? Ability to grow. Ability to grow. The one. Ability to cut itself in pieces. Disassemble itself in pieces. Cut. Break. Into PI pieces. Then computer system, I guess. Computer system. Oh, yeah, all the assembly things as well, I guess. able to consume and make the star systems part of itself. How do I size this thing? Oh, like this. Okay. I'm working on brainstorming, coming up with the mechanics for the new improved version of the game. Thinking where to go, because now that I do not have the limitations of the jam, I can choose what the final game can be. So I was doing some research about what other games are there on the Play Store and on Steam a bit, and deciding on where to go with that. Like, there are a few types of games on Play Store with snakes. One is like this, and the mechanics that people value a lot here seems like customization. That's why there are so many different types of snakes. I don't know if I want to do that, but I do want the snake to be dynamic. That was the plan even in the main jam game, that you were able to consume the star systems, and the star systems would become part of the actual snake body. But I don't know if that is enough customization for making it look any different. So I think I won't even go in that direction and just have the main thing look really good. And then there was this other game which was very nice. Sankiaris. It's very difficult to spell. I mean, not spell, but like search. Yo, wait, no, it's not RS, it's RX. Because if you like search for that game SNKRX, you're not even gonna. Oh no, you got it. Damn. Okay, I think I was the one misspelling it. Because if you write SNKRS, it's only like sneakers. God damn. It's a very nice take on the snake genre. It's a roguelike. And the resolution is so low. Yeah, the snake.io, slither.io. Yeah, slither.io. This one is a roguelite game with multiple rounds. And the cool gimmick part of it is that the parts of the snakes, you can choose them, and they are all like auto battler systems type thing. Where they stack up in abilities, like here, and you can choose like here, like the dude has chosen 3 cannoners, and they are gonna be just shooting cannons, and they can like stack up. Or you can choose like a healer, or you can choose like an RPG thing. And I was thinking maybe I could use that for my thing as well. Like maybe the stars give like different abilities, or maybe it's not stars, it's like people and spaceships and things, and you can is this the scale, we could like decrease the scale. Instead of this guy consuming stars, it's like a huge mechanical snake battleship, and like you can make it out of like different components, and like people are at war at each other. But I did not want to make a game like that. I want to make something more like chill, beautiful. So there are like 2 directions I can go from here. One is like a Zen type game where you are more of a caretaker of the universe or something. Like the snake will be just moving around, consuming the things, and then there is no loss, there is no like conversion, none of those things will go away. Like if you consume a part of the space, that space thing will become part of you, but it won't go away. Like it won't be converted into points or something, and then the game object will be disabled, it will stay there. And then what you could do is break yourself apart to then place the stars in a certain place or something. So it turns more into a like a designing game, I guess, like Sims or something. I don't know. I don't know like what the loop could be, because that loop of like you can arrange the star systems yourself was like a mechanic in terms of finishing and eating everything up. Because maybe you like imagine there is like a star system which is growing out in the wild, and it's gonna die. Okay, and you want to grow, so you start like taking some stars and giving it to the other system so that it survives, and then you can eat all of it and grow like bigger. So it's basically like farming. It's a snake farming game, but you eat stars instead. So I'm thinking like, how can I make it like that? Because I think that idea has more potential than these things. Like maybe you help the star system grow, or you cultivate it in such a way like you remove the parts of it that you do not like, and you keep the parts of it which you do like, and that thing keeps evolving into your taste, and then you consume it at the end. I don't know how that would work out, because how would the evolution thing turn out? Also, I did not know people actually played my jam game. Their comments on it, and they were like, it's a shame that I couldn't rate it. I removed the ratings because I put it as a casual thing, but now I kind of regret, like I maybe I should have put the ratings, because so many people told like I can't rate it. Time scale will be huge though. Yeah, as a casual game, no. Yeah, it will turn into a very different game. Yeah, that's right. I mean, depends on how the spacecraft will be built. Because if I make it stage based, then and it's like this the there will be different starting points for the stars, and they can grow out at different ways. And there is like a criteria you have to meet. Let's say that you want to get a like there are different sizes of the star systems, and you want it to get to a certain size and become like self-sustainable, and then your job as the snake is to basically get it to that point by cultivating it, and it will become a stage based game. Let's make it simpler, dude. Then who's gonna level design for all of that? And it's gonna become complicated. What do you suggest as like an extension of the game? So basically, there's a snake, there is space. Where do we go from there? I can't reply to these people. This was the only way I found. Just tag them. I can just like their thing. It's so whack. Even ChatGPT does not know. It was like just reply to them, bro. A lot of people like the art style, like the art direction, simple and really effective. Art direction is simple and consistent. Yeah, but then like, what enemies are there on a cosmic scale, right? That's the that's another thing. Maybe we change the scale. Maybe the people do not want to be eaten. I mean, it does not even need to be enemies. Maybe it's like black holes or other things like that. Maybe I need to like research more about like space and what things I can use as obstacles. I'll do that later. For now, like things which I do not want to remove. Like I don't want Snake Ranger. Bro, what is Snake Ranger? Like I don't want the ability to grow to be removed. I want it. I want the ability to grow. I want the. I had this idea that if you. But why is my thing peaking? Why is my thing peak? Just suddenly it will peak. Whatever. Like I want the snake to become long and then be able to hit itself. And when it hits itself, it basically like break apart at that point. And whatever things you have eaten, it's gonna become is part of the body, right? So wherever you break, those star systems will like spawn there and start growing from that area. So you will have to strategically go to like places where you want to like break some things apart, let's say. Like you want to grow something in a certain place and want to make the star system look a certain way, you can do that by breaking yourself apart. How about like spore? Bigger stars are your enemies and they will burn you. Hmm. I don't know about burning you. I was thinking maybe gravity. Like if there are bigger systems or something, they will start affecting you. But then the whole point of the previous game and even in this game, I think, is like you want to become big enough that you can consume things which are bigger than you, right? And if they are messing you up too much, then it might be difficult to even play. Like how far away should they be in terms of gravity, even if the terms of burning? A snake that explores space and other worlds and can adapt to its environment. But that does not sound like a small game. Does not supposed to sound like a small mobile game, bro. What is that? There isn't much variety in space. Yeah. I really like that idea of like it's like I don't think it needs to have too much of a push and pull, you know? At least for this thing, I feel. Like it maybe it does not need to be a gamey game is what I'm saying. Cuz when I first saw the thing, let's see if I can. Let's remove the snake. Let's remove the damn core as well. Wait, does this guy have any? No, it does not have any. Bro, it's so slow. Yeah, like let's do one more thing. Go to the was it the game manager? Hmm. Where did I even do it? I forgot. It was the finished state. The thing becomes way too big. I think it should be in camera controller. Yeah, ran out of space. Max zoom. I need to just increase the maximum zoom. It should work out. Is that a public? Yeah, it is public. Yeah. I even changed this thing, dude. It was 100 before. I made it disappear so that it would look better. Increase it to 200. Let's just see this thing like grow out. Like even when I just first saw this thing, I was like, wow. It's because it's very simple. It's just this little bit amount of force being applied to the things and it's just growing. So if it had a little bit more complicated, like movement or placement, like gravity or different colors even, this would look much more cooler. Let me increase the spawn rate as well. I changed like so many variables to make it easier towards the end. Spawn interval. Now it's gonna spawn even faster. Oh wait, is that not in runtime though? I don't see any difference. But it's just like increasing. It looked very, very beautiful as like the thing was just becoming bigger and bigger. And like all of them are just single connection to the middle of the point. But they could be like all connected to each other as well. Starting close to the other stars and leaving the empty areas empty. It's just randomly placing things around it, and those are just going outside, bro. I'm gonna do is like it's gonna find out where the nodes are closer to it and then connect to them, and then I wanted to run some math with that, right? Like the amount of connections you have, you're gonna like share the energy, and then the new nodes coming out of it are gonna have energy as a combination math of like the things around you or something like that, or like to make it be a bit more organic. I need to like figure that out as well, like how is that going to work out. Also, like all of them have rigid bodies and they are being moved by themselves. I was thinking maybe I should have a custom controller to move them around as well. Basically focus on having the thing just be like a like a beautiful thing to look at, and then the snake is just something which can interact with them and move them around. So it's gonna be like more like a zen game maybe, where you just watch this thing grow. Watch this thing grow, and then you can eat the star systems and all, move them around. Oh damn, bro! Look at this. This is spawning too quickly. Oh, where is the core? Substance. I don't know, man. As long as it's like it's enjoyable, I don't think it would be lacking substance. Sometimes people. I look that it looks kind of cool though. Look at this now at like this scale, and we'll keep on increasing. Looks crazy. Looks like an alien infestation. Like if we could have different algorithms for it or something, like the way it will grow, and you could go through them one by one by one. Maybe those are the stages, or I was thinking like maybe at the edges there are other cores which are also growing. Is like imagine multiple different like planets, like kind of not planets, the multiple different like star systems kind of growing like this, and you become big enough and you move on to the other one or something. I don't know. And again, like this is like damn simple, stupid algorithm where it's just kind of shooting stuff outside. If it was something more like this was like one of my reference points. This is from this app, Obsidian. So you can make notes, and then you can make connection to other nodes. And this is basically that this guy has made like a shit ton of nodes and has connected it to one another and has color coded them, and it looks like very intense, right? And I was thinking, like, well, how can I do this procedurally and have like the snake interact with them, and like you become big enough that you can eat the bigger nodes. And then in this idea, I thought like having a core gives them like a good amount of motivation, like as soon as you spawn, you see like you cannot eat the big node, and kind of gives you like an idea, oh, maybe if you become big enough, you can consume it. Like that's just another part of the loop, I think, where maybe your goal is to become big enough that you can encompass all of all of this like star systems inside of you, all of the universe inside of you, you know because like where is it going? It's not going anywhere, it's all there. And that like makes me a bit doubtful for the performance as well, because I'm gonna just keep adding stuff to it. Can you make it a certain number of stars bundled together would merge to form a huge star or black hole? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Like just observing the thing evolve and grow bigger, and you being able to interact with it might be like fun enough. There's like lots of games which just allow you to like mess around with things and experience it. It might become like a sandboxy game, but you can do something. And then the like I put a core mechanic here, like hunger system. Like if you have that survival aspect to it, where you do have to consume things, you do have to move around, that might add like a bit of gaminess to it. It might become something like Minecraft, like survival mode, where yeah, you can craft and you can do everything, but having that need to like eat and sleep makes it a game. Otherwise, it's basically a toy, right? So yeah, this thing. If you just had Cosmic Snake as well, this cool image. Check this out. Well, thank you, Google. Yeah, see, doesn't this look cool? It looks like Elden Beast. Reminds me of that. I was thinking of like maybe just going with that. Like you are a cosmic snake, like part of the whole cosmos, is just going around, and the stars are growing out. And you're just like a gardener or something. Elden stars. Dude, if only like, oh man, I'm not gonna say it because I'm using your account. So now you cannot play with us. Otherwise, all three of us could play. This looks so great though. I like this image. Let's put that here. You have to drag and drop. Did that not count? Unfortunate. Huh? How do I add? Maybe I have to drag and drop it. Yeah. Now can I add it? Yeah. It'll be there. Pretty cool. What about the lines? Because Kevin told me that the red line's appearing. Oh, what is this? You are pushing more GUI clips than you are popping. Make sure they are balanced. What's this program? This thing. This is Obsidian. It's the second note taking. This kind of like you can brainstorm a bit as well. You can connect connections. This is like a knowledge based type app. Like I can make connections to other things. Like, oh, what was I doing here? System mechanics. Plot. Like here, I have connected the mechanics thing to this, and I can go here. So it's like a wiki, like my own offline wiki, which is like really cool. Because everything else is just online and you can't touch them. But this thing is just internet or no internet does not matter. I'm thinking about the lines now, because Kevin told me that the lines, he thought they were gonna do something or they were interactable. Yeah. That's it's pretty good. I like it. I don't think any of this any of these errors are mine. I mean mine, but I did not cause them directly. Seems like Unity issue. Like the lines at this scale, they look like maybe something that you could interact with. But when they start becoming bigger, this helps give them more density, I feel. Like same thing with this. Right. Like they have lines connecting them and that helps them give the like makes it look kind of dense because all of this place is just empty space, right? So like should I do that? Should I bother? Or should I go with like something else? Because maybe like it's not just gonna be a black background. There's gonna be like some star like things in the thing. Remove them. Just some stars in the background. Then it will become a bit busy with all the lines and all going on. Thinking like how minimalist should I keep it? Like I'm gonna go minimalist on this, like for sure. But like how minimalist? Remove the cosmic. Probably like start a new project as well, like make it clean. This thing is like way too fast. No. Where's the snake? Oh yeah, there's that. Like see, I can like kind of pile them in like that. I was thinking like you would do this and like see, do that, make them combine together. Like keep them in a place. You could eat them as well. Becomes too small now. I have to like do something about the spawn rate and everything because right now it's just every few ticks just spawn something. Right now is every 0.1 seconds spawn something. So I would like to change that and like have it be conditional that if you have I don't know, like a few of them together, then spawn something. If you do not have a few of them together, make them like slowly die out or just make them stay there according to like their death rate and the people like the other stars close to it. Maybe then it could turn into a black hole. or something else, or maybe like that's your goal. It's like not to get black holes, or not to like get those other things which will like delete the star, right, and would make the game be over. So that's like could be the push and pull. I think that could work out. How would I make that though? Because my plan was have it be a graph, and then all the nodes would be like connected to that graph, and the master, the controller of the graph, is gonna make sure where everything is and update their positions, update their states. Because if every one of them are their own individual agents, then I don't know, like what would the overhead for that be of all of them taking care of themselves instead of like one big thing taking care of everyone and updating them all at once by itself, like how would I design that? But I feel like that's the more important part of the game, because that's basically the level design, right? And then the snake will come second, because I mean even right now the snake control is very simple, but the ability to grow, I removed the ability to eat, but the ability to grow after eating, speeding up, like maybe you eat a node and then you get a speed boost, so you could go faster to some other place quickly. I have to think about that. That's my plan, I think. I'll refactor stuff. Maybe I'll make a new project and carry things over to there. Or I'll just clean things up here. I'll probably clean things up here as well, not waste time. And then just work on the spacecraft. Because that's, in the end, I could not work on the graph as much as I wanted to in the jam thing. So maybe I'll do that. And then work on the snake and then test balance for good amount of time. For now, I think my short-term goal would be to get that loop going and make it look appealing. Because if it does not look cool, then most of the Zen thing would kind of go away. Because I feel it needs to be beautiful, and that's mostly going to be handled by the spacecraft, because minimalist art is not going to be helping much. Now, how do I clean these things up? I need to go through all of my scripts. Or should I do Akash? Huh? Should I make a new project and add things as I need them, or like should I clean up with what I had? Because they're not like super improper, but I've already started to forget like where everything is. Maybe I'll just finish my graph, because it would be nice to have this thing when people come and it's like, what is the game? And then I can just show this thing. It's like, look at this graph. I don't think the code is very messy. Hello. I think I'll work on the brainstorming for a bit now, and then I'll just move on to actually working on cleaning up the code. Because this would be helpful for new people coming in and what the game is about. I don't really know what the game is about. Cosmic Snake. Won't I have font tools in this? I don't think I have. Edit. No, that does not do anything. Yeah, this is apparently all markup. I don't know if the canvas is markup, but all of the other things are markup. Can also host the talks. Like all of these things can be turned into part of the website like super duper easily because all of these things are like markup based. I don't know about the canvas though. Let me look that up. Say it again. There's this meme, dude. I saw this like weird video where like there was this woman who said guys who type in all lowercase are feminine, or like that's not masculine. Like guys should only type in all caps. Obsidian canvas PDF. Oh, there's a PDF. Labs. Markup. Wait, is it markup or markdown? It was markdown, right? I don't think it is possible with markdown. This is probably their own proprietary thing. But they would have a way to get it out. Value to organize notes visually. I was gonna use Figma because Adam uses Figma, and it's like pretty powerful. Like a lot of designers use Figma, and I kind of wanted to start learning that. My electricity went. Hopefully, my internet does not go. Okay. Internet is still working. Thank God. Extensible and interoperable. I can put it out as a PDF, I think. Maybe I'll just like take screenshots of it for the website later. I need to work on that as well. Cosmic Snake. I would like to make this thing bigger too. This thing. They need to add more features, I guess. Cosmic Snake. What is this? Oh God. It's so small. I guess it's zoom in if you find it small, I guess. How do I zoom in? Yeah, control, store. It's a game where you help a help the cosmos. Help the cosmos evolve. That's way too vague. Help the cosmos evolve. Where you play as a snake and help star systems grow. Then like this picture of this. Yeah. I need to manage space better. This is my first time using this canvas, you know? That's pretty cool. Should come here in the graph. So did I lose internet? Because I do not see any. Oh, I see my thing updating. So I for sure did not lose. Maybe it's bugging out. It will affect the space around it, ability to grow, ability to break itself into pieces, yes. Hunger system, yep. think those really are all the main things I need in this. Grow and shrink should be there. Now, how would it shrink? Nervous system. This disintegrates into stars when dies from hunger. Yeah, these things are too far away. Hmm. Space. This is gonna be harder than the other one. Procedural star system. Procedural spelling creation. You just procedural is fine. Oh my god. Yeah. Procedural, interactable, evolving. Does that even mean anything? I think I have to be more descriptive. Stars can evolve and change into other things. Star generation. Procedural star generation. Yeah. Yeah. Into other things. Stars. Stars have a starting energy and mass. Like that starting energy will determine how they move, like how far they move, and their mass, hopefully, the gravity thing. Change into other things. How would the spawning work? That was one of the other issues I had is like how do I make the spawn happen? How does that even happen in the universe? Because it's like all the matter was already there and now it's just transforming and moving around. But in this game, it's like it just suddenly instantiates. Otherwise, I would have it be like at the core, right? And it's just spawning from the core and going outwards. It's not really being spawned by anything else. But this is a game, this is fake. Or is it like is there only stars that already exist and they spawn new things? Or is it like there's a core at the middle and it keeps spawning new things and then other things can spawn by the interaction of things with the already spawned stars? Like so both. Probably both is better. Yeah. Also, like matter, antimatter thing, God knows. Maybe another snake. Mm, crore. I'm thinking about the connection thing now. Like, how do I connect all of them together? Do I do the line thing or not? What's that thing's behavior? Or is that even necessary? The line. And we'll see. We'll just draw them. Because it's not just all of them being connected, it's like proximity or maybe even age. Or do I show like who's connected to whom? Like how is the color determined? I was thinking color is gonna be determined by their energy and the size is gonna be determined by their mass, which makes a lot of sense. Let that be its own thing. Energy determines color. Wow. Size determines. Wait, no, it's the other way around. Yeah, well, it's both makes the same sense. Mass, yeah. Now about gravity. How does gravity work? Because if gravity exists, then like even the snake should be subjected to it, right? It should not just be able to freely move around. Maybe it is able to move around, but like according to the things next to you, your energy loss would be greater or lesser. Like you will become more hungry the more gravity there are, more gravity there is around you. Probably. The axis applies a cause on movement or improve size. This becomes invisible. Would be cool if this was like horizontal. Yeah. It looks like it's a you start here and then you go here. I think the idea of it like losing more stamina or energy according to the things around it makes sense. Maybe it does not. Like there was the idea, right, that according to the size of the snake, it will lose more stamina. That was always there, but maybe that's not handled on the snake side. It's just handled on the star system side now. That the more stars there are, the more stars you are getting in contact with, and that's gonna be proportional to your size, right? So it works out on that end, I feel. And that gives a cost to you moving closer to the black holes or to the bigger stars as well, unless you can consume it, right? Because if you're getting closer to them, you are incurring the cost, and then if you can eat them, now that cost does not matter at all. But if you cannot eat them, then you should not go next to it, right? So I think that's probably a good direction to go. Like I guess like that could be it. Maybe I just give more description here, and then I'll move on into cleaning up. Star systems grow. Star you can go away. Star systems are procedurally generated and can transform. How will I make black holes and other things look good? And can transform into systems are procedure generated and can transform into new stars, different types of stars. Types of stars, black holes. And you must live in chip so it doesn't die out. Huh, that's another thing. Like, what if this thing itself could die out? Maybe your role is not just as a in like someone who interacts with it, but then you just die and like it this thing would keep growing, right? Because there is maybe no limit to the instantiation from the core. But what if there is a limit? Like there is an early beginning time, and then later it just starts not really instantiating much. Keep them in check so it doesn't die out. You don't die either. Like maybe there's an early instantiation time, and then it's all about the placement of the stars. And with that, maybe we could have different star systems with different, somewhat different starting values. Whether either they grow longer or you know, they have some other values like spawn rate and then spawn time, partners, one more. Initially, yeah, what if it's not just for instantiating the star at the core, but even for every other thing? Like the longer the more time passes, the rate of birth of things decreases. So in the beginning, if you are being like really active, then you will have more stars like growing out, and later it will become less and less. I need to think about different types of stars which will help in growth, and there should be a loose state, like in the game of like things becoming too big while you were not able to grow. Hmm. I don't think this should be so simple like this then. According to the passage of time, the rate of spawn and death should change. We'll see about this. And I think I'll just move on to going through my own code, documenting it, and cleaning it up. Hmm. Yeah, maybe starting a new project would be better. It would help me focus more for sure. Yeah, I guess so. Starting from scratch. That's right. Mm, I wanna like clear up some space from the previous one. I think there was like a trick to make Unity games take less space. No, no, that's not there. Documents, limited space. Was it library? My god, caps lock. Okay, how much is it? Oh, Jesus. Bye bye. How much is it now? Damn! 11.2 megabytes. Wow. New project. 2D or P. Call it Cosmic Snake project. Now we wait. Bye bye. It's waiting time. It's obvious. Yeah. So what is up, Akash? What are the plans? How long is the stream? I don't know. My plan is to like stream my whole damn thing, right? Whole process. So probably as long as I want to work, but I am getting somewhat tired because I was working. Like I woke up at 7:30. My plan was to stream at 9, but I kept like my mom had to go outside and I had to like make breakfast and everything. So I've been working since that time. So I'm kind of tired. But yeah, otherwise I'm planning to stream everything. So you can't be here all the time. I think yeah. I'll stream into the void. I'll turn off one light. Wait. Yup. I don't know why even my OBS is like acting really weird. I can't like this is bugged out for some reason. I can't transform it, and it's like tripping me out because it's usually flip for me. I'm looking at my second monitor there, but yeah. And how long does this thing do take? Audio popping. I think something happened with the internet. My bitrate is lower than recommended. It seems. How do I change my bitrate? Let's see. Oh, my game is open. But before that, let's see my bitrate. It's not here. I don't know. Okay. First thing first. Should I keep it WebGL or should I make it um Android right now? Uh, like WebGL has its own limitations, so I can't go nuts on there. But where do you think is more important for like limited requirements, right? Like where am I gonna hit the limits first? On phone, do you think, or on web? Like if I'm instantiating too many objects, like where will I lose more performance, on web or on phones? I don't really know. That's a GPT. Which has lower, can I ask it in a better way? I want to make my game. Web is probably more limited. Yeah, right? I think I should make it for web first. Should I be bothering about making a web game now though with this? Or should it be like PC.exe on Edge and .apk on Play Store? Should I even bother with like cross platform? I should just stick to one thing, just stick to Android. I mean like you saw right with the WebGL thing, you could play it on your phone even. That's very cool. Hmm. Well, now stick to PC. Now testing would be the same. No, because it takes longer. The more files you have, the longer it takes to switch. And there are like some changes for sure, I guess, to port. Therefore, I'm contemplating in the beginning of the project itself, because it will take the least amount of time right now. Shift to either Android or WebGL or anything. I'm for sure publishing it. For sure. Should it be a WebGL thing or Android thing now? I feel like Android, dude. Android first. If actual publishing thing, Android first. Second, WebGL on it. So it's even more now decided. Android, mobile game, casual, touchscreen controls. Where is the unit anymore? Huh? I don't even have the Unity remote on this phone. It's fine. I install it. Ever since I reinstalled, did I reinstall? Yeah. I put the new Lineage OS on my phone. I did not put Unity remote on it. From my classic Subu layout. Just have the same. Okay, now should I have like in the game jam thing? I only had one scene. I think even in this, I could just get away with having one scene, depending on the game. Main camera. Environment. Display. Black. Okay. And now it's time to go the space graph. It's not even a graph anymore, it's just space system. Give it a script. Type like .cs and unnecessary. Oh my god. I had this issue even when I was doing the game jam, dude. It wasted so much time. See, Unity IntelliSense is not working because of that. So stupid. See the warning, the version of Unity package Visual Studio Editor is too old. It's saying the package is too old. I can't use the thing, and because of that, my these things were not coming up previously. Now it's coming. But in the game jam time, I had the same thing. I had to like waste so much time fixing it. Space system. Let's make a folder for this. Scripts. Not a folder for sprites. Make it 2D sprite. Let's go with circle. What happens if I make this point no filter? Simply the scale. Yeah. See, it's like kind of blurry, right? Let me see if I make it point no filter, does it become crisp? Nah, kinda, but not really. It's not made with that in mind. No, for now, it's fine. And now, like, is this thing like too big? It's like one, because right now the main camera has 5 size, which again, like we saw, it could go much higher. But is the starting circle like too big? Should it be some smaller? 0.5, 0.5. Hey, yo, that's the camera. Yeah. Should I mess with the scale in this way? Should I start at 1 and go? Probably 1 itself. Let's not mess with it. Circle. Call it a node. Hmm. Give it a collider. Another folder. Call it a prefab. Turn this thing into a prefab. Let's delete this. Okay, now when wait, this thing got removed. What do I need this thing to do? I need this to spawn nodes. The nodes should have energy and mass values. Energy and mass should determine the color and size of the star. Okay, for now I'll just do this. I think there should also be a node script. It should contain will it be hidden and inspector public float Yeah, float. Energy, mass. See. Who should handle the color changing? The node themselves or this? This should handle it. Okay. Spawn the thing, get the thing's component, give it a value, and then get a um should this thing have? Wait, no. I don't think this will create so much of a load. Will it? Can this work? Would this work? Let's just test this out first. Without the mono behavior. I've never done this. Prefab, prefab script. Can't add script before. Okay. It needs to have mono behavior. Alright. Dude, I saved it. Yeah, I saved it. Node. Give it the node. Back. This thing should get an instantiation. What do you mean by instantiation? Serialize field, private game object, node. Then let's have an update. Let's make it spawn. Instantiate. Bro, I'm gonna use it. Chill out. Hmm. How many times would this take? Use of unassigned. How is this unassigned? Hmm. You have to do this first. But then that won't work. Yeah, but then every single time this will update this thing now. Yeah. It's not need to be this. Just be that. Every 10 seconds, every divisible of 5 spawns something. Make it a class variable. Dude, there's so much delay. Because I already did. Spawn one. Is it going to work? If this does not work, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Note 5 seconds. Should put it in debug also the time. Nothing happened. Why would it ever return 0? Modulus was correct. Yeah. Let's put the time as well because it's gonna be like fun to see. We'll know something is running at least. Huh? Nothing happened. Why did nothing happen? Oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah. Answer is not 0 because it's giving like point dot 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 type thing, right? It's never not going to be. Good thing I debugged, otherwise I would have. Yeah, this is running. It's running too fast. Probably has spawned like so many. Yeah, it has spawned shit ton of them. How quickly is it like incrementing? Bro, this is not good. I should do it differently. Wait. If time is greater than 5, go back to being float. Greater than being 5, go away. Time equals 0. If you're using int, it's useless. Why is that useless, bro? Yeah, because it will turn every 0 point something to 0, right? Yeah, you are right. Now it's spawning every 5 seconds. What does this do? Plus 9 overloads. Yeah, what other overloads are there? Transform parent. Okay, this dot transform. When you assign a parent object, pass true position to the thing. Close the object original returns the clone. Instantiate in world space. I guess. Then position rotation parent. Hmm. Rotation, paternity and identity. What's wrong that parent would just again be just this start? No, but then everything else will also no. This is fine. What is this? Why are you converting that to vector 3? Now there should be some movement. I mean, not really movement, but things not spawning in the same place. Huh? Why is this not visible though? That was the reason. A dots. Yeah, that's going to be another thing now. Ah, this thing is in vertical. The game would probably run better on a horizontal screen with so much stuff happening. There's gonna be too much empty space if it's in vertical. Unfortunate. Because for phones, vertical is better. Damn, what should I do? Think about camera. Yeah, landscape is fine, but then like you're holding the phone like this now instead of this. Because if you were holding the phone like this now, the game is very like one-handed, right? Because it's just move the snake up, down, left, right. But if I make it horizontal, now you have two fingers on the thing. I could add more controls to that. Yeah, it's fine. We'll go landscape. The game prefers landscape more than vertical. Screen. But this is kind of weird though, no? Like this. Playing like this is kind of weird. This is like doing it like this is more comfortable than doing it like this. It is. It's. I mean, you're literally holding the phone with two hands. Whereas you're doing it like this, it's not like one-handed. It would be using one finger, but you will be holding the phone with one hand, right? No, what did I say? You will be using two hands, but you will be using one finger. It does not matter. Maybe the accelerate button would not be removed. Maybe it's a eat button. You can choose when to eat, and the collider will only activate in that time. That was an issue. Maybe that's what I'll do. The vertical arrangement, I think, in a way, really is what makes mobile phones like unique and interesting. But so many of the games kind of like need to be thought from the ground up, or like they won't work in vertical. They would only work in landscape. I like so many games which are just like landscape, but those games feel very sometimes non-mobile. Like Super Hexagon feels very mobile. That's landscape. So I mean I don't really know, I guess. Let me pull up my old script because I wanna get the camera bounce thing. We'll make the thing first. I just copy pasted from the old one. Documents. Really depends. Yeah, like I was thinking about Paco, and Paco is literally on PC as well. But then you have like games like Super Hexagon and others, and they really feel good like two-handed. And then like a lot of people do watch YouTube videos in landscape, right? So it's not like unheard of. I can't speak and to work at the same time. To have to focus to find the thing. Is it manager? Yeah. Objects bound calculator. Like what I was doing was getting the list of all the nodes, and then it would find the bounds of all of them, put them in a box, and then the camera tries to keep that box inside its view. So in the end, they will all end up being in a list after all. Get the camera controller as well. Yay, errors, let's go. Simple errors. Yo, dumbass. Yeah. Beyond max zoom. This does not matter right now as well. I mean, this is pretty self explained. I don't think I need to comment that out. I mean, comment everything here. I can just read it and understand what's going on. Like, even for the jam game, it was like a static camera. You cannot control the camera. The camera is controlled by the growth of the star system. But what if it was like you could control it, you could zoom in and zoom out, and just the size of the snake would not change? How would that be? Should I allow that? I guess I will think about that later. Not now. Spawn nose. Okay, like they are spawnable. Camera controller object moves. It gets the point. These things need to go on the camera. Keep it as the jam cam. We'll see, we'll see. Because if it's really like the Zen thing, and if the snake is like really small, I mean, that makes the game have the push and pull. Because if the oh, we'll see, we'll see. We'll think about it. Think about that later, not now. Uh, camera. Go to the camera. Let's go. Camera. 'Cause why not? At the freaking panning and moving around thing, it would be better to have its own folder. Skill. Aren't you getting that by yourself? No, this guy is not doing that. I don't want to do this. Yeah. Now I need to get some code for the spacecraft. Hmm. I went this thing at the timer. Detection range, line material, object spawns calculator. Objects. Yeah, we need to get that as well. And so directly I just added in that. Okay. Transform. Okay, because I said it's transform. Just add that. Let's see if that works. Probably should work. Feeling kind of sick, bro. Yo, Gigi, what's up? What's up, Gigi? Okay, it's not working. Why is it not working? I'm just making a game live. I mean, not just today. Like the whole process. Cam is not broken. How is Cam not broken? Hmm. Message retracted. Yeah, I'm gonna try to like make a game from scratch. Like right now it's very empty. I already had the idea from the jam, but I'm thinking I would make the whole game from this like beginning to end, publish it all on stream. This would both help me to learn things and to probably get some feedback when people start joining in. Today is my first day. All of my friends have joined now, I think, with you also coming in. Um, yeah, because like I have ideas and then I just tell it to few people or just keep it in my head and I do not know if it's really fun or not. And I go into that whole cycle of self doubt. So I thought like I need to just do it in front of other people then. Like here, like I made the game. It was very dumb towards the end because the game was very hard and I made it like way too easy in the end. And the game just became like trivial. But some people liked it. They were like it seems like a cute little game. I like the art direction, simple and really effective. So I just saw it now because I thought no one is gonna play it, and people were happy with it a bit. So I think I should stop being way too afraid and just start making games. Just show it to people. So I started live streaming. I wanted to live stream with Kevin as well for making a 8-bit song live, but that thing has yet to happen. Today is Sunday. We could do that, but we'll see. Okay, let's try to debug this. Yeah, yep. I mean, if I have a game but people do not know about it, then no one can play it. So I don't know how much delay there is. There's a good amount of delay for sure. Even right now, it says the stream's bitrate is lower than recommended. How do I increase it? Um, let's transform. I didn't transform. Yep. Bounce, new bounce. Object to follow position. Yeah. Can you please just show me this thing? Show me that thing. Yeah, Kevin. We'll see. He was not against the idea, but I don't know how that would work out. Because he would need to stream it from his PC, and his PC is not that strong. So we'll see. And then like what would I do? Am I just a participant in the thing? or what. We will see. We'll try to make it happen, because we tried making the tutorial video for a long time, but we couldn't. This stuff happened. He sent me the footage. I was in the process of editing it, but we needed narration, and we got stuck on that. So we thought, why not just make a live stream instead? People could come in and they could ask questions and answers. Is this thing not being called? Oh yeah. Okay, I get it. I get it. Objects on start calculate points. That's why. He can barely play Overwatch on it. Even his screen recordings are like 720p. That's why I was kind of hesitant on making the tutorial video, because the UI was kind of bad. Like, it was bad quality. You could not read what values there were. So I thought maybe we should not do it. I don't know if we can stream then. This is kind of sad. It's not updating the right values. It's calling it now, at least. But this is always gonna be the same. This should be. Obj dot inside. Go inside. Obj dot position. Now. Increase the spawn rate for now. Yeah, I should. Every 1 second. Let's see how long it takes me to make this game, because the idea is pretty small, right? Oh, why? What? So problem is probably not here. It's in. Yeah, I got electricity. Go away. Transform, parent, transform. This thing is collecting transforms. Here I'm giving it the nodes transform, which I'm instantiating. But maybe like I don't need to do this. I can just give it the position. Cannot convert Unity vector 3 dot to transform. Gonna do it. How many live stream do you have in mind? I wanna like live stream whenever I'm just working on the thing, like all the whole process. So like if I'm researching about something, if I'm watching tutorials or anything, like the whole thing. So probably like lots of live streams. It is not really for entertainment purposes or for, I don't know, even education. Maybe it's educational, but it's not condensed, right? Because I'm just showing my work. So I don't know. It's more for my own accountability. That like, can I make this thing, and doing it in front of others is gonna like hone it. Yeah, it's for me to help myself. It's like playing live in front of other people is different than just like practicing with yourself. I guess so, because I was like, I could just live stream, helps me get feedback, and then helps me build a community, and I could just turn the words into videos later, into ideas, find out like tutorials and all from the watch itself. I don't know, I just wanted to try it out after watching Adam. Because I was like, why not? Because otherwise it's gonna be like Minecraft, like I did a lot of background mining and then I just come next day and the game is like half finished. Next month to be to be real. Okay, this thing is a vector 3. This guy asks transforms. So we just change this thing. Vector 3. OBJ should not be position anymore. It should just be this. Like right now, I don't think it is. Cannot convert. What's your issue? This thing is probably the issue, yeah. Engineer YouTube channel. Yeah, dude, like not just an engineer, like music, bass, GG bass channel. When? Yeah, you could. I'll watch it. I'll come. If I'm not streaming myself. This should work. This should work. Yeah. It's working, guys. It was a stupid bug. Too shy for now. I guess. I mean, like, for me, I'll be deathly afraid of something. I'll be like super duper nervous. Like, how am I gonna do this? And then I just do it once and I get kind of used to it. Oh my god, now this guy. Is the list gonna be a vector 3 position list? It is a vector 3 position list right now. Previously, it was a transform, but then it's not at all needed to be a transform if all I'm doing is just getting a position. So that was a waste. So now it's actually better. Just a bunch of lines now. Zoom out is too much though. I mean, it's not because of. See, because it's trying to make a box, right? And like okay, well, why do I need to imagine when I have the when I have the scene graph? Wait. See this. This is the way it's like. This view, this big rectangle is the camera, and it's trying to keep the thing in the middle. This 10 size is padding, and that's why there's like so much of padding at the moment. I could like reduce this, but when there are too many stars, right, and they're becoming big, that like 10 size padding does not mean much. For now, I can make it smaller. Ah, it's working. Oh, it was padding for the objects to follow, so it did not matter much to begin with. Lol. Make it a variable then. Make what a variable? Because what it's trying to do is like keep this thing within the thing, and it tries to keep the aspect ratio of the game window. So 2160 into 1080p is trying to keep that aspect ratio while keeping the thing in the middle. The padding is a variable. I can change it. It's like small now. I can make it 10. And that thing increased. Reduce it, the more the game window increases. It's the opposite actually. The opposite needs to be done. Right now it's doing a lot more horizontal increase. That's why it kinda looks like this. Should be increasing in all direction. I'm like curious of why there is so much empty space on this end and that end though. No, I know what you're saying. I'm just saying it should be the opposite because the bigger you are getting, and then you have the like it would be a very small change. The 10 padding is gonna be a very small change when you have a massive camera size to keep all of the things in check. For now, it's kind of big. We'll make it dynamic later, where it starts off with like one or two padding and then it becomes like 10, 20, 30 something. We'll go away for now. Camera controller. Smooth time, zoom speed. Zoom. Yeah, there is nothing which is giving it a padding in here. So that's just how this thing works. This is C sharp. This is Unity C sharp. It has some similarities to C++ because they are all in the C family, but it is very different from C++. Okay, now I need to make it be more organic, I guess. The instantiation. Let's go watch this. Let's just go watch ChatGPT. I'm a fake programmer, guys. I don't really know how to program. Just gonna ask Mr. GPT here. Yeah, C sharp is like Java. C sharp 11 though. I've heard people ask for it. Programmer people, and I'm not a programmer guy, so I don't really know what's up with that. I use Shadow Code. Yeah. GPT all the time. Uh, Spawn node. Does it matter that they are in a list or not in a list when I'm spawning them? Probably it does. I need to put them in a list for writing mails and stuff. Yeah. I use it mostly for code or just like random trivia stuff. I don't have any other uses for ChatGPT. It's kind of worse now. That therefore I did not want to use it for the spacecraft thing. It would be confused. Dude, JavaScript is so weird to me. I don't get it. It's too much power. There's too many libraries. It can do too many things. Yeah, let's remove this. Uh, spawn. Just gonna use these things. TS. Is that TypeScript? I don't like comments. Uh, Spawn. Oh, this fine. It's from the position. Just need to keep this in mind. This can go. Bye, Gigi. Take care. Bye bye. What should I write? ChatGPT. I don't think I have anything to ask from ChatGPT right now. This is fine. Stuff random. Someone else is gonna handle it. Not this guy. This was decent. Yeah, but then it does it every frame, which is fine. That was deliberate. Red line positions, we don't have that yet. We don't need that. Otherwise, error this will throw. Red line positions for node. Instantiates. Puts it into new node, and that new node goes into the list. Does it add the list? When does it add it to the list? Nodes.add new node. Thing is called node. Yeah. Cool. Game object. New node. Oh, what did I do to spawn position? Yeah. Change the name. That should add it to the list so that later we can update all of their positions from here. What am I gonna do for the movement is I'm debating. Because in the previous either the way it was spawning was kinda randomly with the like around the instantiation point. I don't think that's a bad idea. So maybe I'll keep doing the same thing for that. Also visuals. Like what do I do? Do I have like something glowing in the middle and like things are kind of popping out of it? Like how does it look like? I have to consider that as well. Do some concepting for it and implement that because it should look something really cool, right? From the place where things are coming out. I think so. This could work right now. It works on this moment. Like I said, I really wanted to look cool, even being very minimalist. If I can finish this game in 1 month, bro, I'll be so happy. Like within October. What happened now? I think I messed up the spawning. There is nothing to spawn. Of course. They removed that. It's not being called. Snaketober. Yeah, Snaketober. If number is greater than spawn interval, then spawn mode timer equals 0. Should I calculate the bounds first after the node is done or later? Later is better. Dude, like the flow thing which we went through that day, I have to keep that in mind. Like I keep forgetting about that. That everything there's a flow to the code, and the way you place things, like the arrangement really matters. I don't think about it enough is what I think. I removed the position thing as well. Let me ask that to ChatGPT. Do I want it to be from the middle or from the circle? Should be from the middle. Hey, ChatGPT, I want to instantiate game objects from a transform position around within a certain radius randomly. Yeah, like this is gonna go from, like, this game is gonna, I'm gonna publish this thing. I should not forget how things work and where they go for this for sure. Spawn radius, number of objects 10. Number of objects do not matter. Inside unit circle into spawn radius. Huh? It's gonna give me another, no? Dude, what is inside unit circle? I never heard of that before. That's a new method. This is why GPT bro tells me new things. First time I saw. Need to arrange this thing. They look like all over the place. The variables, like, a bit more properly. Group the variables so that they are organized by their purpose. Maybe it would be easier to find. I'll do that. Where are you? Not here. This thing is also stupid. Why are you capital? I don't have enough money for that. Would be cool to get. Let's see. I should have put the radius. Okay, spawn radius is fine. Variable node of space system has not been assigned because I changed the name. I think I'll like do the color changing thing. Give it a mass value, give it a random energy value, and then like make them change colors and size, and then we'll peace out. I'll take a break. My head is kind of hurting. This is working. You know, dot get component. It's not okay for it to spawn like that. Yeah, but it's random, so things can spawn on top of each other. It's not supposed to do that. The behavior will be changed in future, but not right now. Random range. Random range. F. What does F mean? Like, oh, that's depreciated percent. From private. From private. Yeah, they will push each other, but not right now. Maybe they are pushing each other. It's just not in the. Maybe not being able to show. It's maybe pushing each other like this, in z-axis. So it's not visible to us like in x-axis and y-axis. And they're sprites to begin with, though. I'm not really sure what's going on because they do have colliders on them, circle colliders. We'll see. I was thinking of maybe putting some music on. People usually have background music going on, but I can't concentrate if I have music in the back. I usually just have noise or sometimes ASMR if I really want to focus. If I'm like reading chat and I'm working on code, I don't think I can do that with music on. Maybe if I was drawing or something, but like I don't think I'll have music. Suddenly making my computer lagged. Elden Ring BG music, huh? Just scale it. Imagine scale it BG. Scale it BG in the back. Extreme anxiety. My spawn position public. I just added CNS film to everything like it almost. Why am I doing that? It's fine to just do it from here. Ah, I made it hide in inspector so I cannot see it from the inspector. It's fine. That is fine. Okay, now to like change the size and the color. But who should care about that? Should it be handled by the space system or should it be handled by the individual nodes? I think I'll let it go here. See, my issue is that I'm thinking that what if you have like a list, right? And it's gonna go through like the list one by one, all the nodes, and they change like their color or their size because maybe the energy slowly decreases, and maybe like the star starts dying or something, and the mass is changing or something. No, like it needs to run every frame, and who's supposed to handle that is what I'm thinking. Because if you're going through the list of all the items, if you're going from like top to bottom, if there are a lot of nodes, it might be like only some of them change. Like you could see it progressively changing. I'm kind of worried about that if there are like too many elements. Maybe if I do it in a certain pattern, it might look cool, the updation. What if like it updates from like the middle to outwards? It will look like it's deliberate maybe. We'll see later. For now I think I'll just get the get the nodes component and change the values accordingly. Let's make a new method for it. Change node color. This one is gonna be somewhat messy. Change color thing. I'm not sure. But the mask will be kinda easier. Don't think it can work with a gradient, but it would be cool to do it with a gradient. We'll bother about that later. Like as the thing is changing its energy values, it changes its color like a gradient from like one to another. And I want the gradient to be like Vibgyor, right? Violet, indigo, blue. Wait. VIP. Yeah, green, yellow, orange, and red. Ah, it's indigo, right? I think so. It is. Make it get a transform node. Transform. Sprite renderer node SR. I'm just worried that with a lots of elements on the screen, like thousands maybe, it won't hurt the performance like too much. Dude, here in the preview, I have the freaking channel icon like blocking my head, and it's the old channel. It's freaking the Kazuha pick, bro. On here, it's like blocking my view or whatever. So here I'll call the thing change node color. Give it. It's the same thing, master. This price, so I don't think it will matter. The colliders might though. What do you mean? Oh, the gradients. Yeah, makes sense. Depends on how many times they run the gradient per frame as well. Colliders and movement maybe. That's why I'm like debating. Like, um should I move them myself? We'll see. We'll see. It's a 2D game after all, and then people do stuff like this in 3D. So hopefully it runs on mobile properly. You get this thing. Now I'm gonna go ChatGPT now. Just give it my script so it knows. I want to change the scale of the node according to the mass. It needs to get the mass as well then. Instead of getting it again from that, what if I hold it in a local variable instead? That would be more optimal, I think. But I think we overestimate performance sometimes because maybe you're running things in the back, or maybe it will start taking battery too much. I don't know. Like, I can only know after trying it out. But yeah, like we are not running it on a very old phone. Should run. What would it be? It's a float, right? Yeah, it's a float. Float mass. Float. G. Make it. G comma mass. Ah, energy. According to mass, we will increase or decrease it. For now, let's just. I'll do it. This is simple enough. I'll do it myself. Just get the node, not transform, dot scale, local scale. Set the thing as mass format. Cannot be used like a method. Okay. This one I need GPT's help. I need 7 colors. Then I need to assign the 7 colors according to the value. So let's get 7 colors. It be a list of colors, I think. Wait, list. Could be an array as well. Array. This is not how you make the thing. You do this. Here should be the number of the items, which is 7. Arrays cannot be specified in a variable declaration. Okay. Is that how it works? Think so. Should start from 0, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Should be 6. Start. Hmm. They do not have like all the colors I want, which is the sad thing. Name the array colors. This is not like ChatGPT kind of sucks at it sucks at colors, bro. Me ask it. What is this buy 255? Not seen that before. Well, apparently it is correct. Yeah, seems like it works. Might not be happy with the with the colors though. What is the issue with random? Why was it not throwing an error until now? Oh, bro. I think I know what to do there. Why was it not there until now? No, like even if I auto import it, it's gonna clash with using system. It was having an ambiguity issue. So I would need to remove the other one unless I specify it. That was the issue. Let's see if this will work. I mean, this was pretty easy. I could have done it, but let's see. Assuming colors is the array you defined earlier, convert energy to an index -1. Yeah, okay. As if it will work right out of the box. That would be nice. I don't both the size and the. Hey, let's go. It works. It's something. Colliders are not working for some reason. Maybe they need to have rigid body to react to each other. That's the issue. Because just having the collider does not really matter so much. unless they can like react to it. See, let me put a rigid body in the prefab. What's going on? Now let's see. They're falling. Gravity is 0. Let me make this be the child. Can I add a parent to this? Let's want this. This one. Yeah, see? Because it did not have a rigid body. Kind of cool, no? Oh, frames are decent amount. This could be like a bubble popping game, you know? Bubbles are popping up and you have to tap on them to pop them. Maybe like according to the energy levels, they have numbers on top of them, and that's how many times you have to tap them, you know? That would be something. There's one thing which is weird though. Oh, I get it. I get it. It's because they do not have like the size was not taken into consideration. Huh? Why is the space bounce not increasing? And the position is fine. Why is the bounce not increasing? The camera is not updating. It's not being called. I get it. I get it why it's happening and why it was necessary for that thing to be transformed that position. Because I have given them only positional values and those values do not change. And the transform values when they're getting it, we transform that position, it gets their current value. So I need to give this thing has to be transformed. I'm not saving space. I'm breaking the code. Now it should work. Hopefully. Then we'll call it a day. We will make a repository, push it to Git. Hey, it's working. I'll take a break. Have lunch. Yep, it's working. Huh? Should this thing be 7, dude? Is that why I'm getting that error? If I do not get the error, then yeah, it should have been 7. Yeah. No, like the array size was probably smaller than the amount of things I was adding to it. I did not know it had to be 7. I thought it had to be 6 because 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So it was not adding one color actually. That's why it was giving an error. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. Next, I need to like make all of them interact with each other and grow somehow. That's gonna be like difficult. I don't know how I'll do that. Figure it out. Hmm. How long have I been streaming for? Size should be the exact number. Accessing them is from 0. Yeah. I think so. I think that's how it works. I don't know. It went online though. I think after I release the game, I'll probably make the repository public. Make all code available. So we'll see that. I even made like like a small stream ended thing. And that this is it. I'm ending the stream. I'm kind of tired. Yeah. Thank you for coming, everyone. It's more stuff. It's are you people only though. Okay. Bye people. Bye guys. Stream ended. Go home.